Hello Libra, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy the reading. This will be a general life reading for your sign. Let's see what we got for you. Okay, got Leo, Saturn, Sun, 8th house, fire element. So quite a lot of fiery energy here. Bottom of the astrological deck is Grand Trine Blessings. So some sort of harmony coming in for you. Let's get some goddess guidance. Just get one more. Salt. Okay. Bottom of the goddess deck is Irene Peace. Let's get a destiny card for you. Flexibility. Okay. I feel you're going to need that because you've got the start delegating card. So there may be aspects to do with your home life or whatever is applying for you. Let's just get a Moonology card now. Blue moon. Okay. So certainly something you're wishing and hoping for. You may think it's impossible, but you have expect a miracle here and you have believe in the impossible. So something's coming to pass. Bottom of the Moonology, cardinal moon. So some sort of action, looks like some sort of action is required here. Okay, so let's just start with you then. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. We've got Saturn return age. So as I said, this is normally for the person looking at the reading, and this is for your person, but some aspects may be sort of interchangeable. And it could also be something that you're wishing for within the relationship, especially if you've been in a relationship for a long time and you're married or something like that. So it says here, have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. And then we've got Saturn return age. So it depends on what stage you are in your relationship. You may only just be starting, or there may be other aspects where you are only just beginning, or you've only just been at it for maybe a year or so, depending on your situation. Or as I said, you may have been married or in a long-term relationship. So aspects of from a long-term perspective, then Saturn return age will definitely be applying, if not personally, then certainly to the relationship. Saturn return age is about Saturn coming back again, and it's quite a long cycle. It's normally 29 years, but in this reading we're looking at the energy of the Saturn return, which is some sort of course correct here. So it's a course correct, it's a second chance, it's an opportunity for you or within the relationship for like a new beginning, where you are actually, in this case, probably relating to you, where you are now getting a chance to go after something which is really close to your heart, or you are getting a second chance of some sort. So in some cases it could be goals that you personally have, and you now are getting the chance to do that, and this is something that is very important to you, something that may have been overlooked or just didn't happen earlier on, in your life. It's something that you wanted to do, would have liked to have done, or pursued, or it could be very personal, or it could be to do with the relationship, as I said. So Saturn coming around, it's saying that don't think that for 1 minute that you are too old, or you're not skilled enough, or you're not mature enough, or you don't have this, or you don't have that. You're fully capable of taking this opportunity. In some cases, it could be that you think that you're too young. So however it applies to you, it's saying that don't let age be a barrier to you. All right. This is a unique opportunity. This is a gift of Saturn. At the time that this occurs, it may feel like you have sort of almost like what you've sown is what you're going to reap. So things may be coming back to you now. This could come back in the form of like a disappointment, or you may be looking back at things in the past and seeing them in a different light, and that may not be. It could be in a better light or a worse light. It depends on your outlook and where you are in your life. So it's kind of taking a realistic look at the past, but also where you are now and what you're going to do going forward, because some things may be coming back, maybe some things haven't worked, some things haven't panned out as you'd hoped, and so on. But this gives you the gift of a course correct. It's actually like a release and a redirect. So you release your energy from where it has been in the past, for however long it's been there. You release it from that, and now you direct it in the path which is better for you, which is appropriate for you now. So that matches you now. So this is actually a unique chance to go after something which kind of got overlooked, or got lost in the woodwork, or you just couldn't do it before, or the timing wasn't right, or whatever happened. Now and it may be a sort of a choice where you have to put your heart into it and say, I'm going to do this for myself now, no matter what is occurring. And you just go after it. Okay. So as I said, it could be to do with the actual relationship. Perhaps you are getting a second chance, or you are getting some other kind of course correct for yourself. And it's saying here, Mother Mary, expect a miracle. So if this has been difficult, if this is the Saturn return coming back has been tricky, or things are coming back at you now where you've had some sort of loss, or you've had some sort of adjustment that you've had to make, or you've had to be very realistic and cut out things which just don't work for you anymore, or have stopped working, or they simply have fallen away because the foundation wasn't good. Okay, so it's saying that whatever you have prayed about, whatever you have requested, and you can do this at any time, you can ask your spirit team to help you. In fact, it's recommended that you do this every time on a daily basis. Ask your spirit team to help you, because they will not step in unless you ask for help. All right, so send your request out, whatever it is that you send your request to, or whoever, and then just let it go. So have belief that it has been heard and it will be handled in the best way appropriate for the situation, because the angels, Mother Mary, God, and the universe, they know what is the very best outcome and what is the best solution. And they will present that to you. And that may not be exactly what you had in mind, but it will suit your situation, and it will suit the future and where you're moving and so on. So it's about that, but certainly something is going to be answered for you, some sort of prayer, expect a miracle. So something coming in for you, either within the relationship or to do with something personally that you've been grappling with. It's an opportunity. It's some sort of, it could be a relief or a rescue or divine intervention, or just something that you've really wanted with all your heart now comes to manifest. So for your person, as I said, could be interchangeable. Just see how you go. A lot of orange and yellow energy. So this is sacral chakra and solar plexus. Aphrodite, inner goddess, is very much about the sensuality side. So it's saying that this person needs to awaken the goddess within them through dance, self-care, and appreciating their divinity. Or they could very much be doing this for themselves. And this is through self-care, through whatever method, if it's a whatever works for them, whether it's through exercise or visiting the spa, or just looking after their health and their diet and their well-being, meditation, various ways. It could even just be going literally to have some sort of therapy, or like a spa day, or just some sort of looking after themselves. But it's also internal as well as external. But it's appreciating sensuality and their sensual nature and getting in touch with that, which is also very creative, obviously. But they could also be looking at you in this way. They could also be looking at you as a kind of a goddess. They could be seeing you in this light, you know. They're going to be feeling very romantic, very loving, generous, and they could also be in the limelight in some way, or perhaps they are bringing this relationship into the limelight, sort of bringing it forward, and to make it a, you know, to bring it into the light so that it's now the center of attention where everybody knows, or it's now being acknowledged in some way. So that's the Leo energy is fiery, but it's also it's got a very playful, childlike quality as well. Children may be involved, it depends on your situation, but it's that lovely fun-loving, creative energy, and enthusiasm, but also got, you know, kind of got a lot of honor and integrity attached to it as well. There may be a little bit of pride they may have to deal with here, but I do feel it's the loving, the romantic energy coming in with this person, and getting in touch with their sensual side, and also the contacting that within them and appreciating that in themselves, and then therefore they can appreciate it in others as well. So this person could very well be feeling this right now, or going to be entering a phase of that, and then obviously that will come to you. So if, you know, if it's an opportunity to go over, or a do-over, or some sort of renewal coming in for you, then you can certainly, you know, open yourself up to that. Take the second chance, or the renewal, or the course correct, or whatever it is that is coming in for you. But certainly this is it's a very it's a self-care energy, taking care of self, but also loving and nurturing. I get a lot of nurturing from this. So that's certainly that this is the way they are at the moment. Then for this current situation, we've got Green Tara start delegating, and then we've got the Sun Spirit. Now the Sun rules Leo normally. So this is a very, very positive card. This is positive no matter which way you look at it. So it's all positive coming in with this Sun card. So this is really a beautiful manifestation of happiness, joy, love, and all the wonderful things that everybody wants in their lives, and it's abundance, and it's just good, like positive karma. It's also like charismatic, influential, and it's got a lot of power, obviously. So it could be that your relationship is going to come into this phase, and then there's going to be quite a bit to organize as well. So you know, you could be coming together, or you could be redirecting and then renewing something. It depends on your situation, but this is a beautiful card. It's a loving, again, children comes in, but also that wonderful creative energy. It's the power of the sun shining down. Flowers are blooming. Everything grows with the sun. It's that lovely, almost like summer cycle. And it could also be that some sort of event is going to be planned in the December months, or the summer months, depending on where you are and what your situation is. And this can be a coming together of family and friends, people that are very close to one or either of you, or both of you, and there's some sort of event. So you could be getting involved in that. It's like a celebration or something of that nature. And then it says here, start delegating. So it could be to do with this event, or it could be to do with some other kind of coming together, or some other kind of, as I said, like a renewal, or something that you are planning or bringing together, and maybe you're finally coming together now in a more committed relationship, or you're getting some kind of do-over. And it says here, start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. So if it is related to this event, or bringing this together in some way, then you know, certainly from an event point of view, then it's saying to start delegating. And this is ask your spirit team to help you, but also to rope others in to assist you with whatever needs to be done, because you can't, one or either of you can't be Superwoman or Superman, and actually expect to do everything yourself, because then you will run yourself down and you put stress on the relationship, you put stress on yourself, and so on. So see how that applies to you. But if it's to do with you specifically now having to reorient something, or perhaps you're launching something, or you're changing direction for yourself, then you want to bring this beautiful happiness and joy and love and just really celebration into your life, but you're going to need to delegate some things around you at this time. So this could very well be family as well, and your family life, your home life, and so on. Start delegating so that you free up time for yourself to spend on yourself, to get in touch with your own inner goddess or God as well. And it's about self-care. It's about making good decisions, having time to make decisions. When you've got too much on your plate and you're rushing for things all the time, or you've just got too much pressure, resentment starts to build up. So it depends on your situation, but certainly ask others to assist you at this time. And then we've got here for the advice to do with your current situation, 8th house endings and beginnings, and then we've got Una Easy Does It, and then we've got Believe in the Impossible Blue Moon. So there's something that's coming in, that's something that's going to be, I feel it's like a new cycle. So the ending of some way of life and the start of a new way of life, or the ending of something in your life and the beginning of another, or the closing of a chapter and the opening of a new one. So as I said, this is very much, could very well be a second chance or a release and redirect for you, and linking up with however you want to bring that into your relationship. But it's saying that there's some kind of cycle shift here. It can also be, as I said, regeneration or renewal. So if you've been in a relationship with a long time and you're now getting some sort of course correct, you're changing direction, and it could be a regeneration of renewal of some sort coming in. It can also be obviously financially related. So this is big finance. So this is investments, insurances, assets, banking, taxes, accounting, things like that. So you could be getting a boost or some kind of cycle shift, or you may be reorienting that to suit one or either of you, or if you're coming together, if you're actually coming together in something, whether it's a relationship or you are shifting and changing certain things within the relationship, then it's about how that all fits together, the nuts and bolts of that. It's the merging of the emotional and material resources within the relationship, or it could be, as I said, a long-term one, whatever it is, but it's rearranging those in some way and looking at that again. It's also about sexuality as well. This can come in, obviously, but there's some sort of cycle shift going on here. So you could be feeling regenerated, or certainly your person may be, or it may be regenerated within your relationship. You can just see how it goes. But there's some sort of, something is being, some cycle shift is occurring where one part is moving away and a new part is coming in, and it's that transitionary period that you go through, and the merging. It's about merging, and you know, it's for some it's like a death cycle. So something is falling away. It can also be ego death. It can in some cases be the passing of somebody. It doesn't happen very often, but it can happen, and sometimes that's when the financial side does come in, where it's to do with legacies or to do with inheritances. I mean, that may be coming in, that may be an external factor of this, but it's certainly aspects are now being retired or moved away, and something new is coming in. And it's a very powerful house. It's also the rise of psychic knowledge as well, or psychic perceptions and so on. All of that is coming in. Then for Una Easy Does It, there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So if you are merging or you're regenerating or renewing something here, then it's saying just easy does it. Okay, easy does it. Get your ducks in a row financially, and find ways to merge if you're coming together in something, you know, within the relationship, or you're reorienting something, you're changing something, cycling away from something and moving into something else. It's all about that, but it's just saying don't hurry or force things along. Okay, they're going to just unfold. Just keep going, and move with the pace that is being set. And it could also be that something is, as I said, a cycle is leaving and a new one is beginning, and the old one may leave slowly. and therefore the new one will sort of start off as sort of smaller, and then it will grow and it will become bigger. So that's how this does also manifest. But it's about nurturing, which we have talked about. Your person is in that mode, and with the sun energy, that's also going to be required. There's some sort of nurturing going on. Any cause, anything that's close to your heart, your relationship, your person, what it is that you are working on or connecting with, it's about nurturing that, and that takes time, it takes attention, it takes consistent effort. But just keep going and don't worry. Easy does it. Everything is going to be fine. And then here it is, the believe in the impossible. So so blue moon, so something, as I said, to do with you expect a miracle, something that you have had in mind, or something you never thought would come to pass. It could even be the relationship, or it could be something that you just thought, well, you know, I'm too old for it, or I'm too young for it, or this is just never going to happen. It's saying believe in the impossible, okay? And put your faith and trust in the universe, and in God and in your angels and in Mother Mary, and expect a miracle. And allow this person to be in their fields and to be enjoying this lovely energy, and welcome that, you know, with the sun energy, welcome that into your life, and believe in the impossible. Also, I do say, as I said, be flexible with certain things, especially with the 8th house if it's monetary, or if there are certain, when you're merging something, or you may be sort of separating certain things within the relationship, you know, perhaps old aspects of the relationship, the supports that you had in the relationship are perhaps moving away now, and new ones are coming, and you're rearranging things. Be flexible about how you do it, and just easy does it, okay? Just move forward steadily, but you know, be in that nurturing mode. Nurture the relationship or the cause or whatever it is that you're busy with. Now, for the potential, we've got, or outcome, we've got Isolde, undying love, and we've got fire element, desire. So this is, you know, at some point, once you've been through this initial phase here, this sort of period of transition, then you're going to get the go-ahead to move forward, because this comes in as the fire element, desire. This is the seek and claim energy. It's the rising up of that fiery energy to get moving with things. This is a cards on the table, let's get things going. Cards on the table, but it's also a very no-nonsense energy. It's movement forward. A fire has been lit. It's that energetic rise, you know, whatever gets you going, whatever gets you moving. It's that, it could even be a rise of energy as well. It's also, you may have to deal with a few egos around you. It could be external, not necessarily within the relationship, but it's also the rising up of desire for your person, for the relationship, or for whatever it is that you're trying to do here. It's that boost of energy, that rising up, you know, there will be a few challenges, obviously, but it's a seek and claim. So it's got a very strong energy of going after, pursuing something. So it could be that your person is pursuing you, you know, or you are pursuing a joint goal, you know. Now with Isolde, undying love, the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So this can apply in a number of different ways. It can be, as I said, some sort of regeneration or renewal that is occurring. And this is sort of almost like, for some it will be recovering from an old phase, or from an old experience, or an old relationship, or it could be the dying embers of an existing sort of situation which is now transformed. It has been through the 8th house, it's now transformed, and now it begins a new phase, which could very well be the Saturn energy, as I said. So that's something that is transforming and being reborn, regenerated, renewed. But it could also be you, or either of you, or the relationship, you know, is getting a sort of a renewal, going through a renewal. So whatever love that you have placed in any part of your relationship before, or any other previous relationships, or any other previous experiences, it's saying that love has been lodged, it's recorded there, and it's been acknowledged, and nothing can change that, okay? So you did whatever you could in the moment, in that situation. You put everything you could into it, or whatever's your situation, and it has been recorded, and that has been noted, and that will never fall away, okay? That's always going to be there. And however things may look or however things may seem, but you're sort of going through a renewal phase now. And this is about opening yourself up, or yourselves up to a new chapter, to new love, to opening yourself up to love, or to a new aspect of it. So like a regeneration or renewal, as I said. But it can also be just coming out of a period, sort of a difficult period. You're now coming into a more abundant, happier period, and the sun is shining. You're enjoying life, socializing, getting out. It's like a coming out almost. And spend time in nature with your person, or however you want to do it. Spend time in nature, enjoy getting back into the flow of things, and just enjoying aspects of the relationship or whatever it is that you're involved in. And it's as I said, it's a period of renewal, but there's going to be a lot of fiery energy. The desire is there. It's a kind of a lovely rising up, and going after aspects which you would like to, welcome into your life, and opening up to that, and welcoming that energy and that renewal and that love into your life. And with this energy, we've also got be bold and make the first move. So I feel this may very well apply to your person. It's a cardinal moon. So it may very well apply to them, but it could also come in here with with this energy, or it could even come with the sun. But be bold and make the first move. Okay, so this is a message either for you or your person, or within the relationship, depending on what it is you're trying to achieve here. And cardinal is that initiating energy. It's the moving forward. And that's why I say, the fire element or the desire, it's that moving forward, taking a step. If you know, and especially with the 8th house energy, if you know there are things that need to be tidied up or sorted out or corrected or, changed or, maneuvered or rearranged in some way, then the cardinal moon is saying go for it. Actually, take the steps. Take the steps to do what it is you feel you need to do, and move forward. It's an initiating energy. All the cardinal signs are initiators, so that will be sort of a boost for you. But take the steps required, whatever is required here. Then we've got. Bottom of the goddess deck is Irene Peace, so there is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. And this is saying that just have this as your fall to, your go back to energy. Be at peace. Okay, there is no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. All right. Now you've also had that with the Una Easy Does It, so just know that this energy is with you. Come back to this peace always. I mean, if you're involved in planning some event or something that's going on, you're rearranging things, there's going to be a lot going on, and this is why you have to start delegating. So just always come back to your inner peace. No matter what is going on around you, come back to that. Come back to your center strength, and fall back into this peace energy. And this is why you need to arrange time for yourselves or for your relationship, where you can just allocate time for your relationship or for yourselves, where you are connecting again. And this is also to enable you to be at peace so that you can make good decisions. All right, you can't do it if you're under lots of pressure or you're feeling resentment or overburdened. Okay, come back to the peace, and know that things are unfolding as they're supposed to, and that your needs will be met, and things will flow. You haven't got the sun card here for nothing. Okay, it's a beautiful energy coming in for you. You've got believe in the impossible, you've got expect a miracle, and you've got the fire element desire. So it's very, very positive, So be at peace, and know that your needs will be met. And then here, finally, Grand Trine Blessings. So another blessings card coming in. So this is really very good. You just have a few things to work on, a few things to tidy and sort out and rearrange and correct or change direction a little. Just adjust your sails as you go along. And this may be purely for you. Just see how it goes. But Grand Trine Blessings is harmony. This is harmony coming in. This is flow. This is moving forward without impediments. So blocks and hurdles and things that were in your way before will be magically lifted away. But that's why I say you be bold and make the first move, okay, with this energy. Be bold and make the first move. Move steadily forward. Keep moving forward. Do the things that you've been asked to do here. But the blocks or whatever it is that you have been facing will be moved away or dissolved. This is a flowing energy. It's harmony. It can also be completion. So for some of you, then, as I said, it's like a cycle is completing with the Saturn return and also 8th house. Some shift or cycle is completing and a new one is beginning. So you get that feeling of completion, that now I can focus on the future. But with this, it can also be sort of an emerging of aspects within the relationship or within yourself or within yourselves which haven't been tapped into before. So this is like hidden resources. Now this can be talents, it can be skills, it can be abilities, it can also be affinities, or it could just be a new level of appreciation within the relationship or for each other, or however it is that applies to you. But it's like a harmonious flow of energy. It's very good. It's a very fortunate energy, and you'll just get carried through and to wherever you need to go. It's a very, as I said, it brings blessings. The flow brings blessings as well, brings things to you, and things start to move. So I feel it's a very blessed energy. It's coming in for you, but also it's blue, so there's a lot of communication. You may be needing to communicate quite a bit. You've got Irene Peace here, and you've got the blue moon. So there's throat chakra energy. This is communication. This is talking, and you've still got to steer your energy with the blessings. This harmony card, you still have to steer your ship. You can't just relax, become complacent, and let things flow. You're going to need to delegate a few things. You're going to need to rearrange a few things, course correct. Keep your hand on the wheel, and just steer as you go along, and maneuver through the energies, but the flow is going to be there. I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, or comment, and have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time. Take care.